Hello, my lovelies. Virgos, this is going to be your week ahead from the 8th of April to the 15th. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's see what your central theme is for the week. What does Virgos need to know? Believe in yourself. Moon in Aries, 13, courage. I love this card. So this is really an independent card. It's also something telling you have to kind of pick yourself up and dust yourself off and start believing in yourself. And that takes courage. So the butterfly is transformative energy. It emerges from the cocoon, a transformed and changed being. So that might be what you're working on as well. That also takes courage. And the number 13 could also be significant for you. What do we have going on for you in love this week? What does a Virgo need to know? Romantic feelings. Know that real love is worth it and your feelings are real and worth exploring. You may also be manifesting, calling in a soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you two together. Be cautious manifesting under retrograde, especially Mercury. We are in Mercury in retrograde from April 1st to the 25th. So just use some caution. Maybe wait until then. Until it's over with after the 25th, and then I would say go ahead and manifest. Eclipse season is also a period of releasing. We do have an eclipse on April the 8th, which you'll see this on Monday the 8th. So there could be some glitches or issues going on as well. Know that you need to go towards your passions this week. That's very important. So allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. What do we have going on for you from the dragons, our guardian dragons? What do we need to know from the dragons for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? All right, we have the Death Dragon. So again, transformative energy coming through for you. I feel like this is a cycle that's closing, not like a literal death, but I feel like it's you being able to shed your skin and to go forward in a new direction. King Arthur was really a prominent person in this deck, and King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table in this story for this deck, they were talking about how he was very brave, how he was a natural leader, how people respected him. So you might be standing in that energy as well. And fear could definitely be something that holds you back. Remember that fear stands for false emotions appearing real. It is your ego talking. We want to squash that little bugger, and we want to operate in our heart space and trust our intuition. What do we have for the next 7 days for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What does Virgo need to know? All right, your walls are super high. I feel like that's also something that needs to transform here. And we need to make sure that we're making wise choices and not getting carried away. So I feel like with the Nine of Wands, we have been through many battles and that we are hesitant to let our guard down. So if somebody new is coming in our lives, we might be very cautious with that. I also feel like you're kind of ready to maybe bite somebody's head off if they aren't careful. So be careful with that energy. The Seven of Cups tells us that we could have a snake in our midst, so we really need to make choices wisely. Remember that not everything that glitters is gold, and you have to weigh the pros and cons. There also is something in your life that's out of balance. It could be your finances. That might also be creating some fear for you. So you have to let something go in order to create or restore the balance, because you won't be able to juggle forever. The Queen of Cups tells us that we may need to nurture the things we want to grow, trusting our intuition, as well as kind of finding the softer side of things. And courage and strength are going to be very important for you this week. I feel like you have to kind of step out of your comfort zone in order to find your happiness. The Ten of Cups is also a card of marriage and commitment, happiness, family. All of those things are really important. And so shadow work could be indicated. I also feel like you might need some time alone to rest, reflect, and kind of decide what your next move is. So use this retrograde time over the next few weeks in order to kind of go within, transform the energy into something positive, and really reflect on what you want maybe the next 9 months out of this year to look like, 8 or 9 months. So I feel like this is an important time for you to kind of evaluate what's working, what isn't, let go of the things that you don't wish to take forward, and transform the energy going into something much better. Have a great week. Remember to believe in yourself.